Let's get right into it. Number 10. The full body spasm. Picture this. You're finally drifting off to sleep, cozy in your bed, dreaming of something mundane, like filing your taxes or organizing your sock drawer. Suddenly, your entire body jerks, awake in a violent full-body spasm. For a split second, you're convinced you were falling off a cliff, and your heart is now attempting to beat its way out of your ribcage. Congratulations, you've just experienced a hypnic jerk, otherwise known as your brain's personal emergency brake. Scientists aren't entirely sure why this happens, but the leading theory is that as you relax into sleep, your brain sometimes misinterprets the slowing of your heart rate and breathing as well you dying. In a sheer panic, it sends a massive electrical jolt to your muscles to shock you back to life. It's the neurological equivalent of a friend screaming, "Wake up." After you've been asleep for 2 minutes, your brain, in its infinite wisdom, would rather give you a mini heart attack than risk the possibility that you're peacefully shutting down for the night. So next time you're jolted awake for no reason, just remember, it's your brain's clumsy, overprotective way of saying, "I thought you were a goner there for a second. Please don't do that again." Number 9. Goosebumps. You're walking through a dark, spooky forest. Or maybe you're just cold because you refuse to turn. On the heat before November, all of a sudden, the tiny hairs on your arms and neck stand at attention, creating a field of little bumps across your skin. This is pillow erection, or, as we non-scientists call it, goosebumps. It's your body's futile attempt to make you look bigger and scarier to a potential threat, a leftover relic from our much hairier ancestors. When our ancient relatives got spooked, puffing up their fur coat made them appear more intimidating to a saber-toothed tiger or a rival caveman. It also trapped a layer of air close to the skin, providing extra insulation against the cold. For modern, relatively hairless humans, however, it just makes us look like a plucked chicken. Your nervous system, bless its heart, is still running on ancient software. It detects a threat, be it a horror movie jump scare or a chilly breeze, immediately activates the puff-up protocol. The result is a completely useless, yet strangely fascinating biological reaction. Basically, your body is trying to cosplay as a porcupine to save you, and failing spectacularly. Number 8. The purge-jaw vomiting. The body's most glamorous and socially graceful survival mechanism. You've eaten some questionable gas station sushi, and a few hours later, your stomach decides it's time for a do-over. Your body goes into full-on evacuation mode, contracting your diaphragm and abdominal muscles with the force of a small explosion to expel whatever toxic invader you foolishly ingested. It's a messy, unpleasant, and deeply humbling experience, but it's also one of the most effective ways your body protects you from poisoning. Before the contents of your stomach can be absorbed into your bloodstream and wreak havoc on your organs, your brain's vomit center, yes, that's a real thing, hits the big red eject button. It's a coordinated effort of disgust, nausea, and violent muscular contractions, all designed to get the bad stuff out as quickly as possible. Your body doesn't care if you're in the middle of a first date or a job interview. If it thinks you're in danger, it will turn you into a human fire hose without a moment's hesitation. It's your internal bouncer, throwing out the riffraff before they can cause any real trouble. So, while you're kneeling before the porcelain throne, try to appreciate the fact that your body is just aggressively trying to save you from your own poor life choices. Number 7. The shiver. Ever find yourself involuntarily vibrating like a cheap phone on silent mode? That, my friend, is shivering, and it's your body's frantic, desperate attempt to generate heat when it's convinced you're turning into a human popsicle. When your internal thermostat detects a drop in core temperature, it doesn't just politely suggest you put on a sweater. Oh no, it triggers a rapid, involuntary contraction and relaxation of your muscles, creating friction and, consequently, warmth. It's like your muscles are doing a tiny, frantic dance party to keep you from freezing. The creepiest part, you have absolutely no control over it. Your brain has decided that your survival is more important than your dignity, and it will make you shake like a chihuahua in a snowstorm if it means keeping your vital organs at a comfortable 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a primal, ancient response, a testament to the fact that your body prioritizes staying alive over looking cool. So next time you're chattering your teeth, just remember, it's your internal furnace working overtime, powered by pure, unadulterated panic. Number 6. The gag reflex. Imagine you're enjoying a delicious meal, perhaps a perfectly cooked steak, when suddenly a rogue piece of gristle or an unexpected texture triggers a violent contraction in your throat. That's your gag reflex, and it's not just for when you accidentally swallow a fly. This involuntary spasm of the pharynx and larynx is your body's last line of defense against choking. It's a highly sensitive tripwire designed to prevent anything too large or potentially harmful from entering your windpipe, your brain. Ever the overprotective parent would rather you dry heave dramatically than risk even a tiny obstruction. It's a crude but effective mechanism, a built-in bouncer for your airway. While it might make for an awkward moment at the dinner table, it's a testament to your body's unwavering commitment to keeping you breathing. It doesn't care about your social graces. It cares about oxygen. So, the next time you feel that unpleasant lurch, just remember it's your body screaming, "Not on my watch, pal. This airway is for air, and air only." Number 5. The pain response. Ever accidentally touch a hot stove, and before your brain even registers ouch, your hand has already recoiled like it's seen a ghost. That's your pain response, and it's a masterclass in efficiency. Your body doesn't wait for a formal committee meeting to decide if something is dangerous. Instead, specialized nerve endings, called nociceptors, detect potential harm, be it extreme heat, pressure, or a rogue Lego brick, and send an express, non-stop ticket directly to your spinal cord. Your spinal cord being the overachiever. It bypasses the brain entirely for a split second, triggering an immediate reflex action. It's the ultimate act first, ask questions later policy. Only after your hand is safely away does the signal finally reach your brain, allowing you to scream, curse, and perhaps do a little dance of agony. This lightning-fast involuntary reaction is your body's way of minimizing damage, even if it means you look like you're auditioning for a silent horror film. Your nervous system is basically a paranoid bodyguard, always on high alert, ready to yank you out of harm's way before you even realize you were in it. So, while pain might be unpleasant, it's also your body's very loud, very insistent alarm system, constantly reminding you not to do stupid things. Number 4. The sneeze. The sneeze. That explosive involuntary expulsion of air that often leaves you feeling like your brain just tried to escape through your nostrils. You're minding your own business, perhaps enjoying a quiet moment, when suddenly an itch in your nose escalates into an unstoppable urge. Your eyes water, your chest tightens, and then achoo, a blast of air, mucus, and whatever microscopic invaders were lurking in your nasal passages is launched at speeds up to 100 miles per hour. This isn't just a polite clearing of the airways, it's a full-blown biological eviction notice. Your body, in its infinite wisdom, has decided that whatever irritant has dared to trespass in your respiratory system must be ejected with extreme prejudice. It's a violent, yet highly effective, defense mechanism against allergens, dust, and tiny, invisible boogeymen. The creepy part. Your body takes over completely. You can try to hold it in, but your diaphragm, chest muscles, and even your eyelids, which involuntarily clamp shut to prevent your eyeballs from popping out, apparently, are all conspiring against you. It's your body's way of saying, get out, and take your microscopic friends with you. Number 3, the yonure in a meeting, or perhaps a particularly riveting lecture on the history of doorknobs, and suddenly an uncontrollable urge washes over you. Your mouth opens wide, you take a deep, involuntary gulp of air, and then slowly exhale, often with a satisfying, yet slightly embarrassing, groan. This, my friends, is the yawn, and while it's often associated with boredom or tiredness, its true purpose is far more sinister, or at least more complex. The leading theory suggests that yawning is your brain's bizarre way of regulating its temperature. When your brain starts to overheat, perhaps from too much thinking, or more likely, not enough, a yawn acts like a built-in cooling fan. The deep inhale of cooler air, combined with the stretching of your jaw and facial muscles, increases blood flow to your brain, effectively chilling it out. It's like your internal CPU is running too hot, and your body is frantically trying to prevent a system crash. The creepy part is how contagious it is. See someone yawn, and suddenly you're doing it too, even if you're wide awake and fully engaged. It's a primal, unconscious mirroring, a silent agreement that perhaps we all need a little brain cool down. So, next time you catch yourself mid-yawn, just remember your brain is probably having a hot flash and is desperately trying to avoid a meltdown. Number 2. The fight or flight response. Imagine you're casually strolling through the park, enjoying a lovely afternoon when suddenly a rogue squirrel with a tiny menacing glint in its eye charges at you. Before you can even process the absurdity, your heart rate skyrockets, your breath becomes shallow and rapid, your muscles tense, and a surge of adrenaline floods your system. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the classic fight or flight response. Your body's ancient hardwired survival mechanism kicking into overdrive. Your amygdala, the brain's alarm bell, screams danger, and immediately triggers a cascade of physiological changes designed to prepare you for immediate action. Blood is diverted from non-essential functions, like digestion, to your major muscle groups, making you stronger and faster. Your pupils dilate, sharpening your vision. Pain perception diminishes. It's like your body transforms into a finely tuned, highly efficient survival machine, ready to either punch that squirrel into next week or sprint away like an Olympic athlete. The creepy part is how indiscriminate it is. Your body can't always tell the difference between a charging squirrel and a looming deadline. The same primal fear response can be triggered by a stressful email or a public speaking engagement, leaving you with all the physical symptoms of impending doom, but nowhere to run or fight. It's your body screaming, "Survive," even when the only threat is your inbox. Number 1. The placebo effect. This one is perhaps the creepiest, because it's your own mind playing tricks on your body for your own good. You're feeling under the weather, maybe a bit of a headache, and someone hands you a pill, assuring you it's a powerful new painkiller. You swallow it, and within minutes, you start to feel better. The headache recedes, your spirits lift. The catch: the pill was just a sugar tablet. This, my friends, is the placebo effect, and it's a testament to the astonishing and frankly unsettling power of your own beliefs. Your brain, convinced it's received a potent medicine, triggers your body's natural healing mechanisms. It can release endorphins, reduce inflammation, and even alter brain activity, all based on the sheer expectation of relief. It's like your internal pharmacy, fully stocked and ready to dispense whatever you need, provided you genuinely believe in the prescription. The creepy part is that it highlights how much of our physical experience is mediated by our mental state. Your body isn't just a collection of organs. It's a highly suggestible self-healing machine that can be profoundly influenced by your thoughts and expectations. It's your brain essentially saying, "Fine, if you think this will work, I'll make it work." It's the ultimate mind-over-matter trick, proving that sometimes the most powerful medicine is simply the belief that you're getting better. Your body is a master of self-deception, all in the name of keeping you alive and well. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.